Pleasure to be here, guys. Thanks for having me. For those who don't know me, I help run Wintermute's governance arm. And for those who don't know Wintermute, we're an algorithmic market making firm. And sort of like the backstory between Wintermute and dYdX is we were early investors, we're a large stakeholder, and we're also a liquidity provider on the platform, as well as being like fairly active in governance over the past like year to 2 years. So yeah, looking at V4, we're obviously super excited for it, and we'll stay continued to be involved along governance and the liquidity provision side. And that's sort of where like V4 Vanguard came from, was like understanding that we have a large stake in dYdX. Like, is there a way in which we can come forward and propose certain ideas that we think might be able to create a sustainable and somewhat credibly neutral V4 for dYdX? And so the main set of ideas, as you guys can see on the screen, was there is a bunch of proposals that we put forward. Some have passed, some are still under discussion, and some are just sort of signals, as like currently token holders don't have any control over these features. So yeah, like the most important one being like the reduction in trading rewards, which has recently passed. The rationale behind that was like we believe the protocol was spending an unnecessary amount on trading rewards, as it accounted for approximately 44% of epoch commissions. So the reduction allowed the protocol to also begin building up a large treasury that will be like pretty important and impactful for funding dYdX into V4 and its future. The next sort of point that we touched on was adjusting maker and taker fees. We proposed a new maker fee schedule that was a bit more competitive and cheaper for users to help promote passive liquidity, while also raising some taker fees across certain volume bins. As we, being like quite a large liquidity provider on the platform, we noticed there was like a bit of toxic flow that we had been dealing with. And while there's like only so many things like the dYdX trading team can do to help on this side, we believe that, maybe a good interim solution could be raising taker fees. Therefore, it's more expensive for, I guess, toxic flow to arb against passive liquidity providers on dYdX.